What is up, guys? This is T9 Code, and today we are going to be working on creating a virtual operating system. Okay, now when you think of an operating system, you probably think of Windows 7. Well, today we're going to be doing Windows 7, and we're going to have another operating system within Windows 7. So we're going to have a computer within another computer. So, if that makes sense. But anyway, first of all, we need to see what we're going to have to download. Alright? So, the first thing you're going to want to get is VirtualBox. Okay? If you have Windows, you're going to want to download this. If you have Linux, you're going to want to download this. Most of you probably have Windows. If not, then you can download whatever applies to you. Alright, now, I don't need YouTube. Alright, now we're going to need something called a virtual disk or a virtual clone drive. Something like that. Slice off. Alright, this is a very good tool to use. Let's just say that your friend lends you a CD. You can run the CD, you can mount the CD onto this virtual clone drive, um, and then that way you won't need that CD anymore. Now, another thing you're going to need is a serial key for the setup, but sometimes you can find that if maybe your friend or something didn't use never used their Windows XP or never used their Windows 2000 or something like that. But just look around, see if you can maybe find a brand new operating system. If you can do that, then you really don't even need to use the VirtualBox. Well, actually, yes, you do. The VirtualBox is very good because you don't want to actually have the old system. You don't want to have the old operating system. You want to have the new operating system, and you want to have the old operating systems in a minimize maximize format. Alright, so what we're going to do right now is we're just going to focus on getting the operating system onto a virtual operating system format. Okay, so I've already done XP, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm sure most of you probably do remember what XP looks like because it was pretty dominant here recently. So it's not that old. I'm pretty sure most of you remember this. Okay, now we have Windows XP right here. Isn't that cool? We have an operating system within an operating system. Now, as you can see, I can get on the internet. I could go to, let's just say, RuneScape. Not that I play that anymore. I played that a long time ago. And then it will load RuneScape very slowly, however. Alright, now anyway, it doesn't really matter that I didn't have a current update Internet Explorer or whatever. But anyway, let's just say I were to download something. Before I want to download something, we're going to learn how to use snapshots. Okay, and we're also going to learn how to use these tools down here. So right here, this is the IDE controller. This is what's actually running it. Okay, and then this should be the primary master. Okay, and then should be the mouse. This should be the snapshot right here. No, these are the network adapters. Okay, now I just took a snapshot with the right control. Okay, now it just captured this. Now, one good thing about capturing it is if I were to make any changes and I messed it up really bad, I could go back and I could go back and it would it'd be back to its original state. It wouldn't be messed up permanently. Okay, now that you've seen that XP, I'm going to show you how to actually install a operating system on it. Alright, now let's go to new, next, 2000, since I named XP, boob, we're going to name this butt, next, 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 next. Alright, now, we can't run it just like this. If we run it just like this, then it won't work. I'll go ahead and start it up and show you that it won't work. Okay, see, look, no bootable medium found. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to want to go into the settings, and then you're going to want to go to the storage. Okay, here on the storage, you have the IDE controller, and then you have the IDE primary master, and then you have the slave drive. You have the master drive and the slave drive. Some people call it secondary master, some people call it slave drive. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now I happen to have my Windows 2000 virtual clone drive on my desktop because it's easy to get to. Now we actually have a secondary master of Windows 2000. Okay, so this is actually the source, this is what it runs off of, and this is what controls it. Okay, now let's start it up. Now we're going to need to set it up. See, Windows 2000 setup. Now, this is a very long process. Sorry, I just woke up. But this is a very long process, and I'm not going to keep this recording the whole way through because it's very self explanatory once you get it set up. And next time, I will be doing Linux, and that is a very good operating system to be using when you're working with IT curriculums and IT professions. I'm I'm going to be focusing on all IT aspects. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of programming. I'm going to be doing a little bit of Linux. I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything. I might even throw some game walkthroughs because, believe it or not, video games are considered IT because it is created by a information technology and it is played using information technology. So we might be going through some walkthroughs. I might be showing you how to download Linux on the virtual box, which is very easy, by the way. And I might be doing some Python programming. I might be doing some Visual Basic, which is actually a lot cooler than most people give it credit for. But anyway, we will be working on that throughout my channel of videos. So stay informed and subscribe and like and comment. I will see you later. This is T9 Code signing out.